Good morning and welcome back to Monday Morning Quarterback. I'm Glenn Caruso, head football coach at the University of St. Thomas, and today we celebrate this weekend's victory. The Concordia Moorhead Cobbers came down here at our home field and we ended up winning 56-7. In a game like this, all three phases really came out firing early, and that was not only good to see in terms of our urgency, but it was also great because we were able to play a lot of guys. About 90 guys played on all three phases of the game, and there were a lot of guys that really worked hard all week long and to deserve some of those reps, and we were able to get them in. Offense had one of their better days this year. We ended up with a little over 500 yards, about 220 rushing and 280 passing, well distributed between the 5 tailbacks and 3 fullbacks and 4 quarterbacks and several players that played. At the tailback position, Colin Tobin once again had a very efficient day, but in addition to him, Garrett Engelhardt, who has been a very, very stalwart force for us as a backup, came in and in about a quarter's play had 96 yards and his first collegiate touchdown, so that was great to see. We were able to throw the ball early and often fairly well with some deep shots. Quarterbacks connected with some wide receivers. We ended up scoring 28 points in the second quarter, and Dan Nearing was among one of those who he had his first touchdown as well. And again, Ricky Marguerite has proven to become a stalwart force as far as the long ball goes, and he caught another touchdown. Fritz Waldvogel once again went over 100 yards, and probably the most impressive growth in the last couple weeks has been the increased play of the tight ends and the wideouts blocking on the perimeter. The offensive line is coming along, but specifically the tight ends and the wideouts doing just a wonderful job. On defense, by halftime, I think they had not allowed a third down conversion and only allowed 1 first down, or 2 first downs at that point. So really a dominating effort. What was most exciting were the 5 turnovers that they were able to create. Well, 4 on defense and then 1 on special teams. Brady Irvin recovered 2 fumbles, and we had a couple more interceptions. One that was brought back by Michael Velasano all the way for a touchdown. So that makes the 4th touchdown a non-offensive touchdown that we're able to have this year, and the 12th in the last 17 games, so we're very excited to see that. Brady Irvin continues to be a tremendous force for supporting the run back there from the secondary, and linebackers Zach Sturm and Willie Barigi once again playing tremendous games, getting pressure. We didn't have a lot of sacks, only 2 sacks, but we got a lot of pressure on the quarterback when we were able to get out in front and force him into passing situations. Tommy Becker continues to lead the team in tackles, and as he did this past weekend, and is just doing a fantastic job sideline to sideline. And once again, we played with 4 or 5 corners throughout the flow of the game, so that was enjoyable as a coach to see. Special teams starting to form who we are as a special teams unit. Kyle Bonner once again had just a stellar day. We had a couple glitches on coverage of kickoffs, and they were able to return 2 a little further than we would have liked to see. But overall, we're starting to, as I said, really define who we are and what direction we're going in terms of special teams. Players of the game: on offense, Dakota Tracy; on defense, Zach Sturm; special teams player of the game, Kyle Bonner; offensive scout, Luke Viedhill; defensive scout, Tyler Burkhart; and hustlers of the week, Brady Irvin and John Lococo. We hope to see you next week as we head up north to St. John's. Kickoff is 1 o'clock, and have a great week.